Alright guys, well I told you in the last video the next video was going to be engine going in the Mustang, and that's starting right now. I'll flip it over real quick and I'll show you what I've gotten done. Alright, but here is the engine off the engine stand with the T5 hooked up to it. Got everything mounted, the clutch is in. Got the car back off the car, it's on the lift, ready to go in. We have the car on the jack stand with the front wheels off, obviously. Rear is also on the jack stands. We just set the hood back on it to make sure no one else took the hood. We had it set over here and we kind of left for a few hours, but about to take the hood off and set the engine in the car. Next shop. All right guys, well we have the engine halfway in. We got past the hard part here. We got the headers kind of tucked in, about to put into. All we got to do is kind of push it a little more forward and those bolts will just drop right into those motor mounts. But it's going in. Soon it'll be make some sweet Ford 331 noise, but stay tuned for that. Well, I just started up the Mustang for the first time, so I'm going to go ahead and fire it up again. I was able to get the radiator in it and everything, so there's some water because I just ran it for a second just to make sure it got started. But I'm going to fire it up right now and let it run for a minute. Still need to get a longer alternator fan so the water pump can be on and stuff, which I'm getting here in a minute, but it runs, so 1 second. All right, we're about to fire it up. Alright guys, I know that video of the first run wasn't that great. My finger was kind of in the way of the camera, but that was the first run, and got it running. There's a few issues, a little fuel leak, hoses on the water system still needed tightened up and everything, and the belt needed added on. But I did get all that stuff taken care of, so I wanted to flip it around and show you that the belt is on, alternator is charging, water is in. There's still some residual smoke from the header wrap, but that's burning off nicely. It runs really good. I took it for a drive quickly around the block. I didn't video it because I wanted to make sure it would actually go into gear. It went into reverse and first. The clutch seemed pretty good, so next up is a little bit of a longer drive, but I went ahead and hooked up the exhaust that came with it, and along with the wheels and tires that it came with it, just to see if it would drive. And so far it's working. I got the tack working. And the shifter's mounted. The gauges work. It shot up to about 200 degrees on the drive. So that's not too terrible. By the time I got back, I'm still kind of pumping out some pressure and everything, but yeah. Next little video I'll take is of me taking it for a drive, probably down to the gas station so I can get some gas, but yeah, she sounds like she's gonna move good. So we're sitting in the car now. Go ahead and fire it up. I'll show you the tack is working and everything. Idles pretty decently. You gotta kind of reach underneath the dash to click on the fan. But you can tell we got 40 pounds, 50 pounds of oil pressure. It's already at 160 because we warmed it up already, but tack's working. We have the exhaust connected that it came with, so it's tailpipes with Flowmaster, so it doesn't sound the best, but I'm gonna go ahead and give the camera over to Steven, sitting in the passenger seat, so he can kind of film some stuff as we back up, and then I'll show you a few things as we get around. Be steady as you can. Lights on the tack actually work. Shift's good. T-handle works pretty good.
gonna try the line lock and see if that works. And we haven't tested it yet, but hopefully it should work pretty good. So here we go.
Doesn't sound that bad. No.
Well, like I said, you can't hear it from it here.
It's a little too quiet.
I think it's just cooling. One more pull. All right, one more pull before we get to the house. Here's first, I think. Actually, hold on. Here's first. Here's first starting from $2 grand.